But yeah. Can we go back after them about our alley that they built a building over? Or is it, I'm wrong. Well, because I don't want them to come, I don't want them to count full space. I think I would have to, may have to research it. My instinct on it is that alley, that even though it's not where it's shown on the plat, that it's an alley where it is now, right? Because that's how it's been used for however long time by the public to access it. It's an alley, even though it's not where you either got one of two things. You either got their building over top of your alley, which they can't adversely possess a public alley, so it's still an alley, or the alley is where it was actually built. But one way or another, there's an alley. So I need to make sure I can remember that for the PC meeting. Because I'm going to ask, if they give us parking spaces, and they show us parking spaces, I'm going to say, no. You would, if they had filed something by now, Molly would have sent it to you, right? I mean, when did she send you the agendas? Didn't you already have it? Yesterday. Yeah. So my guess is they haven't, and if they did, I would think you would want time to look at that.
See, this is perfect because people don't understand why you have a plan in a BCA, and this is exactly what I do.
We are now recording. Rachel's going in.
She's
vacation. Next week. Okay, getting ready to call the town of Lynnville Town Council meeting order. This is March 3rd, 2020. Remind everybody that this is being taped and broadcast. Try not to talk over each other. If there's something that you need to say, let the other person stop before you start talking. Other than that, we will stand and do the Pledge of Allegiance. The meeting is called to order at 6:17. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Brian Cook. You say present. Michael May. Here. Chris Wisher. Here. Lori Stokes.
Here.
Rachel Titzer, she's gone. Doris Horn.
Present.
And Dave Bilderberg, present. So we obviously have a quorum. Have you reviewed the minutes?
Yes, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from February the 17th, 2016, to February 25th, 2016.
Yeah, it'll be two.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do 2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the February 17th, 2016, 2026 minutes.
Before we vote, discussion. Lori, did you do that one?
Did.
Verify. All in favor? Aye. That passes. Now February 25th.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from February the 25th, 2026.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Current bills, February 18th through March 3rd.
I'll make a motion to approve the current bills from February the 18th, 2026 through March the 3rd, 2026.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Treasury report. General operating, $51,453.78. MVH, $69,771.10. Lit, $98,446.45. Public safety, $156,319 and a penny. Public improvements, $60,907.29. 1882 venue, $676.70. Community Center, $5,959.37. Fire Department, $280,398.52. Park, $106,578.30. Utilities operating, it's in the negative, $16,322.89. Is that a billing thing again?
No, that is because of the Mead Valley Lift Station. We had,
That was that emergency repair. Okay.
and then the SCADA also came through this month too, so 27,000, and then the, whatever the other one was, the,
Okay. Hopefully I'll flip the other direction next month. Opioid settlement, $3,629.20. Tecumseh Trail, $68,986.68. Budget status reports are in your binders. Bond requisitions in your binders. Just Lynnville Park March profit and loss report. That I don't know if I've looked at.
you have not, because my
You can get-
authorization has been revoked.
So we're making it known that for some reason our clerk treasurer cannot get into the website. And that needs to be rectified so we can get our profits out of it. Other than that, is there any questions on the bonds funding? It's all straightforward. Brian Cook's not here. Clint Denton, have you got anything to tell us?
Nothing at this time.
Perfect. Michael May.
Michael May, Chief of Lynnville Fire Department. Main reason we need to talk this evening is to get hopefully to get the approval to move forward with our air packs. Which me and Chris Wisher talked on the phone the other day. I think everything's pretty well good for the most part, isn't it, Chris?
I mean, I think so. I mean, we had, I sent you all an email yesterday, today, maybe two different ones. The bid received on the air packs was from McQueen at 148 plus 148,000 plus some change, and that's the only response we had to the RFP. And we had two. We also made an application to Indiana Bond Bank and had two options for financing. And I sent those to you. And I mean, my recommendation is just a recommendation would be to go with the U.S. Bank Corp financing at 4.31% over 7 years.
You said it's a 7-year one, the shorter one, correct?
Shorter one. It's a lower rate, 7 years. I talked to Lori about it and we looked at the numbers and thought that was within what you could do.
Do you agree to that?
Yeah, we like that. The shorter one, you end up saving some money on. The longer it is, you lose a few thousand. So, and it's well within our budget of what we can
It's
afford.
number three on the agenda.
So,
And they had planned to make, there was money available for a down payment, but that's not required of this financing. So I don't think you don't need to, so you can hold that for other things.
and there's just that
Decide
money that we
later to
kind of
pay
have
it
to put
early.
back. So if something major happens to a truck, or if something like if we end up needing to get a new truck or new whatever, we basically have that set aside for down payment for something. So that would be great if we kept it. So, but yeah, we're all in agreement of liking this shorter one. The numbers look great. So we just need approval to pull the trigger on it. They have already delivered the air packs, even though we haven't signed for them or anything to get
I don't know.
Well, now,
Well, I mean, it's
it's all right. There was a miscommunication with that one vendor, so they're just being held.
yeah. Well, they have not been touched. They're
Let's,
just.
you said that's in here, Lori?
Yeah, it's,
Is
I seen it towards the back.
yeah, it's towards the back. That's where it's actually.
Oh, you're gonna need a motion from us.
Uh-huh.
I think it would be, you could do it in one motion or two, but you're approving the purchase of the air packs from McQueen and pursuant to their response to the RFP. And then second would be approving financing the purchase of the air packs with US Bank Corp pursuant with the Indiana Bond Bank Help Program.
And whenever that is approved or whatever, you take care of that, right?
I'll message the
Okay.
help the bond bank folks and they'll get with the lender and then they'll send us the docs and we can close.
I was gonna say,
Then
cause
we-
you've been
then
the
we'll
only
get
one
the-
in contact with them. I didn't know what we need to
Then
do.
we'll get the money and then you can pay McQueen and we'll be good to go.
Okay, so I'll make a motion, move forward with the purchase of the packs, air packs from the RFP from the Queen, reflecting a total purchase price of $148,605.74.
I'll second that one.
All in favor? Aye. I'll make a motion on the financing of this proposal that we go with US Bank Corp, which is a 7-year term at 4.31% rate, as per the recommendations.
4.31.
Mhm.
4.31.
4.31. And
I'll second that.
you got a second, all in favor?
Aye.
And as I mentioned to you before, just for the record, I think it's important to note that by going through the bond bank help program, which is specific to equipment purchases for municipalities, that checks the box on all of the legal requirements for the financing, bidding of the financing and everything. So there's no question that we're legal.
That's good, Dylan.
There you go, Michael.
Thank you. So can I go ahead and sign with McQueen that?
You can sign the purchase with McQueen. We're legal now to purchase. And I'll let, and we need, 30 days or so to get the money, to get the loan closed and get the money.
That's fine. What they were asking was within that 90 days or close within that 90 days was us to at least sign the
Yeah.
agreement saying that we are going to purchase them and then
Right.
we can move forward.
Right.
So
Works.
awesome. Other than that, fire department's been going good. We've been having random fires everywhere. We've been getting called like out of town for most of them, but everybody thinks since the ground's muddy right now that it's a great time to burn. Well, the wind is still catching all the foliage on fire, and I think over the weekend, Warwick County had over 35 grass fires. So, and Lynnville was the only department that didn't have to go to one in our area. So, yeah, I bet. Well, I'm happy on that. I'm kind of proud of that. I was about to give Lynnville an attaboy, but other than that, we are doing that concession stand for the Johnny Ray's. That's going good. It's been hard to figure out what the numbers are because it's been the two worst auctions of the year for him, bad weather and everything else, but I think we're going to do just fine. I think that's going to be a good little avenue for that our 501c3 account to keep, going. And that way we can do these benefits and stuff that we put on. So, but other than that, I got a good team of guys. So proud of them. The academy's officially over.
Girls.
I mean, got people. I got great people. The academy's officially over. That was it. It had some bumpy parts in it, but we knew it was going to with the holidays and all that through there. It went great. I'm pretty sure everybody that tested through it all.
Last time there was one guy who had to take it.
That ain't too bad. So, we got a couple new firefighters out of that, including Drew. So that's awesome. Um, other than that, you guys are just go see us doing our training and all that like normal. We are continuing to look into the gloves and Nomexes, like I said. We're trying to get a couple other companies to bring their product and look at. So, when we get a um, couple bids, we'll get with you guys on moving forward with getting that stuff. With that, I'll talk to Chris Wisher. I would really like if we could all get together. I don't know if we have to make a public meeting or what, but to come up with a purchase agreement between us and the town, so we don't run into, well, we think we need to do this. We don't know if we need to do this. It's just hard copied up to X number of dollars. We need to move forward.
I think what he's referring to is not necessarily a purchase agreement, but to get together and understand the structure of how this works, but then get a contract put in place.
That's what I mean.
And there may have some rules and structure for how things are gonna go, including maybe some minimum purchase allowances that, can be made without, right? That's what we're talking about.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
We just gotta schedule a date where we can meet and talk and
We can get it on the
get
calendar
everybody on the
the
same.
week or the week after I get back, at the end of March, maybe.
Yeah,
That would be
that'd
okay.
be great.
We'll look at,
We'll make it work. But yeah, that's kind of where I think we need to go forward, just to get some of this gray area out of the way, communication and all that stuff. So, but other than that, I think we're all doing good.
Okay, thank you.
email
Got
Bill.
anything else?
Yeah.
I liked what you had on Facebook with the pictures, because it was nice to see who is in the fire department. You see names, but never, I don't see a face. So
I still don't have everybody, and I'm trying to get everybody's picture, but these guys are kind of like cockroaches. Whenever you turn on the light with the camera, they disappear. So,
I've heard several people throughout town mention that they seen that, and I thought that was really nice to do. Thank you.
yeah, Katie Barnes is great. I suggest if you guys ever need any kind of pictures done, she's awesome. She did it for basically nothing for us, and everybody had fun, and that's why there's all those goofy pictures in there. 'Cause she was forcing it. But
Okay, let's bring this back to the meeting. Residential business wastewater adjustments.
all right, thank you guys.
No, thank you, Mike.
Told me to send it to him.
Baseball field, $381.20. Spurgeon Ball Field, water heater line froze and broke. It was repaired by Brian Ellis. None of the water went into the sewer. So they're requesting an adjustment, which I have no problem with. If someone would like to make a motion.
Make a motion to do the water adjustment for $381.20 for the Spurgeon Ball Field. Water heater line froze and was broken, has been.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
$171.07 at 109 Deer Lane.
I'll make a motion for $171.07 at 109 Deer Lane. Water line froze and broken, has been repaired.
Second that. In favor?
Aye.
77.50.
I make a motion for $77.52 at 325 East Third Street, where the washer line was froze and broken, it's been repaired.
Second that. All in favor, say aye.
And I'll make a motion for $154.46 at 313 East Second Street, left the garden hose running overnight.
And I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Updates on Commonwealth. We have something in our binder. There wasn't really very many updates. Okay, so we're still sitting on that. Aaron's been out of town on vacation. I'm gonna try to meet with him tomorrow and get caught up on some of these things. Get the urgency going again. WNIN 2026 silent auction request. Previously donated 1 weekend of camping and 2 4-hour kayak rentals.
I'll make a
Lucky.
Yes, we have done that before. The only thing is to make sure that they cannot use that on a holiday. It's what we've always requested. You want that in motion?
You
I'll
want
make a motion
Yeah.
that we allow WNIN 2026 silent auction request of one weekend camping, which will not include it to be used on a holiday, and 2 4-hour kayak rentals.
second that on favor?
I,
We went right past that. That's what we did already, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, you said no holiday, not no weekend, right?
decision, a 3-phase, 480-volt service for New Valley Lift Station. That's to straighten out our issues down there.
Mm-hmm.
$13,762.91. But that does not include the center point costs, which they're gonna charge us something to hook that up. But again, in Indiana, we don't have a whole lot of choices.
Right.
I'll make a motion, go ahead and approve that $13,762.91.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Aye. Redevelopment Commission, requisition number 5. Applications 2 and 3 were received and sent for payment to Dyke Brothers Construction. That's just a note that you've done it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're caught up to date with those now.
There's 2 small ones that need to be transferred over to the next meeting, but other than that, it is caught up.
USDA debt reserve transfer to bond and interest fund.
This I wanted, okay, so this I just wanted on the record, just a notice. So, for the USDA bond, you have to have a reserve, which is 1 year's payments set aside, and you're not allowed to touch it. So the payment comes out of bond and interest fund. So I moved the reserve to the bond and interest fund instead of just having it floating around.
So also then everything's.
Yes, and I've included all of the paperwork in there showing where it was.
Doris, you got anything that you want to talk about the Easter event, other than you got it down pat, ready to go?
I basically am ready.
Okay. Hitcamp.com. I've talked to them today. We're trying to look at getting some options for the park, and reservations and things.
I'm seeing it.
Hip Camp, I talked to them real long today. I don't believe they can do what we wanted to do. They are more of a company that does advertising and tries to get you visitors. He is going to send me a list of 3 vendors,
Okay.
and then I'll contact them and see what we've got. And then Lori, I would like the name of our old one and what that does, and see if that, the old one, was it able to track soda and all that stuff?
Yes, you can
So-
track absolutely
So
everything of it.
so we've already got a system. I don't need to buy a new system then. I just need to switch it all back to, is that correct, if I'm understanding?
I don't know how they canceled it, because Wes took care of that. But, I mean, they should have all of our information in there.
If you find some time to check with them, just and give me a heads up if they've got it, or how easy this is gonna be to switch it back. And maybe if we can dump it off of his into ours, I don't know how that would work. I'll check with you next. Centos. That was just a contract, and we haven't gotten them front yet. So I'm gonna still look at those. Insurance renewal, you wanna bring us up to date on that, or just to say he's working on it?
He's,
Town insurance.
he's working on it. I think he sent an email, just saying that what's happening is the, Liberty
Yeah.
something is bought out. They just merged.
He's gonna go, he's looking at another company.
Yes. So,
Hopefully we can stay pretty close to where we were, where we're trying.
and our contract doesn't end until May, so he's got plenty of time.
Okay. And the other ones, other contracts with mainstream Centos, Point Man and others on auto renewals. Still planning on doing that, so I'll try to get that done by the next meeting. Chris Wisher, you got anything?
No, I've got a list I'm working through. I'll keep you updated.
Lori Stokes? Anything you want to discuss?
Oh, so the advertisement, I had talked to you about, we have to advertise the annual financial report in the paper again. Um, our financial is about 6 to 8 pages long. It's what I had given you last meeting. So and what I mean is the clerk treasurers around this area condensed it down to one. So instead of the paper charging us almost $1,200, I called on it, we got it down to $140.
And it all goes in as just one ad?
Yes, yes, it all goes into one ad. I have a copy of it. Yes.
You mean
Yeah.
Lynnville's all one ad,
Yes,
not all the others. But
Yeah. Lynnville's all one ad.
you crunched it down
Yes,
to where it'll fit on one page.
correct. And I was also planning on putting this on the website. And I do believe that that is it. I've got I've got all the AFRs, annual financial reports done for the year. And now I'm working on getting the 2025 documents and paperwork and binders put away. So I'll be working on that for the next couple days.
Thank you.
One more,
Before you go-
I'm sorry, before you go on, one more, just to remind everybody, I will not be here next week. I will be in training next week. That's it. For sure this time.
Okay, one other thing we need to do is we've made that parent that we've given Wes is 60 days notice. And that's going to be worked on, just for the record.
Yeah.
We're moving forward to hiring a replacement. If I can get a motion,
I would make a motion to hire Andy Bogan as our new superintendent of the Lynnville.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
So that takes care of that. We are also going to be entering into a contract for mowing services out at the park and cleaning the lake. Just to put that on record that we're forward with that. And something else I talked to you about.
The lot.
Oh, yes. I got folks in today on locks to replace them. On the back door here, on one door down at the annex, and also to replace the back door lock at the community center. And if that one can be replaced into the system that the fire department already has, and he thinks he can, then that will take care of that key issue that we were running into.
Right.
And there'll be a code and everybody can get in off of that too. And that will take care of that. Then we'll have the one at annex. So those quotes are in here.
Yes, yours are right next to it, right above you.
Yeah. So what I'd like to do is go ahead and give us approval, I guess. We don't need to vote on it. So I'm going to ask council to give me approval to ask Lori to go ahead and finalize this order with him.
I'll make a motion that we allow Lori to go ahead and do the proposal for the locks down at the community center
Okay,
and backyard.
okay, then I'll second that. All in favor? Aye.
Got it.
You got the gist of it. Rachel Titzer. Doris Horn.
Did we ever get a check anywhere from the 5,000 from the trustee yet for the community center?
They haven't had any meetings yet.
Okay. Otherwise.
I did talk to her about it though.
Okay.
On the radar, and she has given us her word.
Right. Just checking.
Okay. Dave Goldenberg, I have nothing.
I didn't know if
Chris had
Chris, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I didn't have anything.
second. All in
No.
favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourns at 6:46.
Is anybody going to Lagodes tomorrow? The AIM roundtable thing?
But it was too far.
It is far.
They don't have